Rare images that'll make you say, damn, that's rare. These absolute units of amethyst geodes recorded from the Tucson Gem Expo. This particular piece is mined from Uruguay, and they are absolutely stunning. This toilet is designed for maintaining a proper pooping posture. I didn't even know I needed a proper posture to poop. Posture would be the last thing on my mind while battling not to black out on the throne after a very bean-rich Taco Bell session. I'm just saying, but it is pretty cool though. So I didn't know this, but apparently sharks are transported in huge aquariums such as these. This is because sharks breathe by swimming around to get water into their gills instead of actively pumping it in. So it needs all this space, literally, so it doesn't suffocate. This gravestone is shared by a set of twin sisters. One lived for just 2 days, the other for 101 years. The difference between photos and videos before and after color grading, a post-production process that involves manipulating the colors and tones of an image to create a desired look and mood. Color grading builds upon color correction, which ensures the footage appears as natural and realistic as possible. Here are images of different animals doing a CT scan. CT scans for animals provide detailed 3D images of internal structures, aiding in diagnosis and treatment planning, similar to how they're used in human medicine. These scans can show cross-sections of the body, revealing details not visible with standard X-rays, and are particularly valuable for evaluating areas like the spine, nasal cavity, and abdomen. This cool image of the Syro-Malabar cardinal standing out at the Pope's funeral. This is what a car meet looks like in Saudi Arabia. Crazy to think that every single one of those little dots is some kind of expensive, exotic car. But it's so freaking cool though, I can't lie. Mary Jane Rathbun, aka Brownie Mary, was an elderly woman known for illegally baking and distributing cannabis brownies to AIDS patients in the 1980s. Despite several arrests, her defiant stance and grandmotherly image garnered sympathy and media attention, helping shift the perception of medical cannabis. A drone show malfunctioned, and all of the drones came crashing down to the ground. Luckily, no one was hurt, but it did give us a really cool light show. This is a visual representation of how absolutely impossible it would be to actually read all the terms of service on social media apps. I ain't reading all that, lil bro. The vibrant coloration of the red-eyed tree frog. They are nocturnal and use their vibrant colors as a defense mechanism by startling predators with a sudden flash of color. They are excellent climbers thanks to sticky pads on their toes that act like suction cups, and they primarily live in lowland rainforests near water sources as they need water for their offspring to mature. This is how a 3-week-old baby is prepared to undergo a brain MRI. So this is cool. 2025 is almost certainly the only year that is also a square number that we will live in. Platypuses are unique mammals with several unusual characteristics, including egg-laying, venomous spurs, and a lack of a traditional stomach. They also possess a bill that functions as a sensory organ to detect prey underwater, and they don't have nipples, instead secreting milk onto their fur. I met a really stylish platypus once with a cool fedora. He made this really bad joke about being a secret agent, called himself Agent P. This is the bizarre hive of the Tetragonula hawkinsii, a small, stingless bee native to, surprise, surprise, Australia. They are known as meat bees because they consume dead flesh, contributing to their role as carrion eaters. Their hives are primarily built of propolis, a resinous substance, unlike some other stingless bee species. How impressive is this? This ball boy caught a foul ball barehanded. He is so good at handling hard balls, very much unlike my ex-wife, Toodles. I can't believe we got the Oppressor Mark II from GTA 5 in real life before GTA 6. This is the Volanaut air bike. It's not a prototype, but a fully realized concept that has generated significant excitement, according to posts on social media. The air bike is described as a speeder bike, a reference to the Star Wars vehicles, and is part of the company Volanaut's vision of personal air mobility. Oh, and this is what a nuclear warhead looks like, by the way. I personally think it should be more pointy. Aladdin would agree with me. This is what the inside of the nest of the Asian giant hornet looks like. They are typically found underground, often near the base of trees or in abandoned burrows. These nests are constructed from wood fibers and saliva, resembling an upside-down bowl with multiple combs. At their peak, colonies can include hundreds of workers. Images of the Butan tribe in Indonesia with sparkling blue eyes due to a rare genetic disorder called Waardenburg syndrome, characterized by pigmentary abnormalities in the skin, hair, and eyes, and often includes hearing loss. This crocodile dad giving over 100 babies a ride on his back, captured by wildlife photographer Dritiman Mukherjee. I was today years old when I found out there was such a thing as glow-in-the-dark baseball, and it looks awesome. Apparently, everything that glows have been treated with phosphorescent materials to glow in the dark after being exposed to light. They are typically used for nighttime games. This mall in China installed a net after 3 separate self-eviction attempts happened within a time frame of just 2 months. The cute way this turtle sleeps. Sea turtles can sleep for up to 11 hours a day, often in short surface-breathing intervals. They may sleep on the water surface, or even on land during mating and egg-laying seasons. Aquatic turtles can also sleep underwater by entering a state of torpor, slowing their heart rate and metabolism. This Apple Maps backpack device for image collection was spotted in Naples, Italy. The satisfying way this icebreaker ship pushes past sheets of hard, solid ice like a knife cutting butter. They can break through 6 feet of ice continuously at 3 knots. This really relatable clip of a man who's afraid of heights trying to get a look down the cliff. From Aran Islands, Ireland. A fear of heights, also known as acrophobia, is a common phobia. While the exact causes are complex and not fully understood, it's often linked to a combination of evolutionary factors, learned experiences, potential brain differences, and common fucking sense. This person's optometrist's office looks like something straight out of Star Trek. If my eye doctor's office looked like this, I'd have X-ray vision by now. This beautiful creature is a cuttlefish. They are known for their amazing camouflage abilities, their intelligence, and their unique features like 3 hearts and blue blood. This exciting point of view of a firefighting plane making a tight dive into a busy harbor to collect water. I don't know what it is about diving nose first into something wet that excites men, but I wouldn't recommend it. Last time I did that, I got a kid. Now I'm on the run from my ex-wife, Toodles. The world's first ever sperm race just happened. Yup, you heard that right. 4 teenagers raised $1.5 million to stage the event. They pitted samples taken from 2 healthy young university students against each other on a racetrack that was 8 inches long and modeled on the female reproductive system. The racetrack was magnified 100 times by a microscope, then filmed by a camera that transferred the image to 3D animation software before the final video was broadcast to the audience. And in the end, Tristan Michael, aka Tristan Milker, was crowned the winner. Here are soldiers with anti-drone weapons spotted surrounding the Vatican ahead of the Pope's funeral. They look like something ripped straight out of Halo. The octopus is a master of camouflage. They use a combination of color change and texture manipulation to camouflage themselves, making them virtually invisible in their environment. They achieve this through specialized cells called chromatophores and papillae in their skin. This 17-year-old kid in Australia named Gout Gout has run 100 meters in 9.99 seconds and 200 meters in 19.84 seconds. He is considered to have as much potential as Usain Bolt and will probably be an Olympic champion one day. A liquor store manager found this 24-hour AA token left on one of his shelves. This image really hits deep. The Knight's Tour is a sequence of moves by a knight on a chessboard done in such a way that the knight visits every single square exactly once and only once. Watch as this man saves 2 kids from certain death from the raging, powerful waters of a flash flood. Truly, real heroes do not wear capes. This is a very interestingly shaped road. If you ever find yourself on this road, congratulations, you've just rode a dip. I didn't know this, but apparently capybaras are not just good swimmers, but they can also run underwater. Oh, and they eat their own poop to extract more nutrients from their food. An image of Judge Hannah Dugan being arrested by the FBI for allegedly helping an undocumented immigrant avoid arrest. This is the Vasa, a 17th century Swedish warship that sank on its maiden voyage in Stockholm Harbor on August 10, 1628. A gust of wind caused the ship to list sharply to port, leading to water flooding through the gun ports and causing it to sink. The Vasa was rediscovered in 1961 and salvaged, becoming the world's best preserved 17th century ship. A German circus is using holograms instead of live animals for a cruelty-free magical circus experience. This is a stainless steel mandala kinetic sculpture that produces a kaleidoscope effect. It's so enchanting to watch it in action. I almost feel hypnotized by it. The way this squirrel fakes this accident scene reminds me of that one time I faked my own death to escape my ex-wife, Toodles. Good times indeed. The bulb stores power inside batteries that are inside it. When the circuit is closed, the bulb turns on. Water, although it is a poor conductor, is still a conductor of electricity. So the water closes the circuit. This display shows the full human body sliced at different sections in the Museum of Life Sciences in Brazil. This is footage recorded by Ocean X of a terrifying deep-sea monster, the blunt-nosed six-gill shark. One of the most primitive sharks alive today, it can grow up to 18 feet long and weigh over 1,300 pounds and can live for up to 80 years. Due to their deep-water habitat, little is known about these beasts. This is Chuan Do Tan, a Singaporean model aged 59 years old. I am not joking. The doors to late Pope Francis's apartments have been sealed, and this is why. The Pope's rooms are sealed after death to prevent looting and tampering with the late Pope's belongings and documents. This practice is a long-standing Vatican tradition, ensuring the sanctity and security of the deceased Pope's personal space until a new successor is elected. The sealing also symbolizes that no official business of the Church can be conducted during the interregnum, the period between the death of one Pope and the election of the next. This is a male Anna's hummingbird. They are the most vocal of North American hummingbirds with complex, learned songs that are unusual for non-passerine birds. In 1726, a woman named Mary Toft claimed she gave birth to 11 rabbits, but in reality she shoved the poor things up herself to deceive the doctors. This is what an industrial bacon slicer at work looks and sounds like. This is an actual monument in the USA from Rapid City, South Dakota. This dog decided to scrub a molting horse. Horse molting or shedding is a natural process where horses lose their old coat and grow a new one to adapt to changing seasons. It occurs twice a year, once in the spring and once in the autumn. This process is primarily triggered by changes in daylight hours, not temperature. The way this anatomically accurate rodeo bull is secured must violate some kind of PETA regulation. This trash can has the ability to figure out exactly what you throw away and sort your dump for easy recycling. This very unfortunate design choice on a calendar. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. A male pheasant tries its hardest to impress a female. Pheasants are also known for their polygamous mating habits, with roosters often having harems of several hens. This particular one, though, seems thoroughly uninterested in the male's antics. This picture shows the amount of each drug required to cause an overdose. Today is the 20th anniversary of the first video ever uploaded to YouTube. The video is titled Me at the Zoo and was uploaded by the platform's co-founder, Jawed Karim. This is the banned Dead Loop of Olga Korbut in the 1972 Olympics. The Korbut Loop, also known as the Dead Loop, was banned from gymnastics due to its high risk of injury. The move involved a gymnast standing on the uneven bars and performing a backward flip, potentially leading to head or body collisions with the bars or a dangerous fall. Specifically, after a gymnast named Elena Mukina broke her neck during a floor exercise, the governing body began banning moves they considered dangerous, including variations of the Korbut Loop. This video was the first and last time the trick was documented. What the road looks like on the way to the Cappadocia Hot Air Balloon Festival in Turkey.